Hey you guys, today I'm going to share how I make all of these cute heart-shaped cakes that I've been making lately. To start out, I make a little template out of a parchment paper. I just cut it out to the same size and shape that I'm wanting, and I will then use that as a guide, place that on top of a cake, and then I will cut around that guide to get the perfect shape heart. So I do this to every single cake layer that I'm working with. Once I'm done, I'll clean up that surface and then take my cake, put a little dollop of frosting on my cake board, stick my cake on that. That's going to act as a glue almost to help your cake stay in place. And then I will start the filling process. This is an 8-inch red velvet cake, and so I have my red velvet cake layers, and then I also have my vanilla cream cheese frosting. I'm using the vanilla cream cheese frosting as a filling as well as a crumb coat. And so for the crumb coat, after I'm done filling the cake, I will frost the top of the cake first, and then I will go around and bring that frosting around every side and then use my cake scraper to help cover every surface of the cake. The goal to a crumb coat is to cover the entire surface. That way all of your crumbs are covered and there's no possibility of them leaking out into your final coat of frosting when it's that time. So after I'm done applying that crumb coat, I put my cake in the freezer for about 20 to 30 minutes to allow it to set up completely. Then I take it out, and now I'm using my vanilla buttercream frosting, and we are taking that and using it as my final coat of frosting around the exterior of the cake. So I'm doing the same thing that I did earlier, is I'm using my icing spatula, getting that around the entire surface, and when I'm ready to smooth out the cake, I will then take my warm cake scraper and smooth that out. And then once I'm done smoothing it out, I'll take my small offset icing spatula, trim off any excess frosting around the top, and then smooth out that top. I'll usually put the cake in the freezer for about another 5 to 10 minutes, and then I apply the final decorations. For this cake, they wanted a lot of little hearts made out of buttercream around the entire surface of the cake, and so that's what we're working on right here. And once I'm done doing that, I'll put it back in the fridge to allow them to set up, and then I will go ahead and box it up. What cake do you guys want to see me make next?